Joyous Rising family, this is Dr. Kia Pruitt. It is Friday the 13th, 2024. Happy Friday. Yay! Now, number 13 is actually a good number. People will tell you it's an ominous number. You should be afraid of it. But the ancients used to say, let he or she that understands the power of number 13 receive peace, power, and prosperity. So today is Friday the 13th. On yesterday, we know it was December the 12th. Something significant happened on yesterday, and that was President Donald Trump rang the bell at the beginning or opening of the New York Stock Exchange, and he rang that bell on 12/12 or the 12/12 portal. It was the 12th month of December, the 12th day, and the time comes up to 12. So it occurred at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 plus 3 equals 12. And the 12/12 portal does have significance, especially if you look at 12/12 being an angel number. And the significance of that is spiritual growth, prosperity, and personal development. So that's interesting that he actually rang the bell at the beginning of the New York Stock Exchange, really uh, alerting the people that there's going to be financial abundance happening, that there's going to be spiritual change. We're going into a golden era, that it's going to be a time of prosperity. He's ringing that in as a president. Also, as you recall, I let you know that typically presidents didn't ring the bell, the opening bell of the New York Stock Exchange. It used to be celebrities, but most of our celebrities, unfortunately, were involved in things that dealt with children and crimes against humanity. And the celebrities and the era of the celebrity is going away. So President Donald Trump ringing that in was actually a symbol of not only financial abundance and prosperity coming into our reality, but it was a victory ringing, because as I had told you all a couple of days ago, that ringing of the bells symbolizes victory. So we have victory over the deep state, victory over their financial system, victory over the spiritual enslavement and emotional and otherwise, and so any type of enslavement you can think of. We now have victory, and that was the significance of the victory ring. So we're also hearing information that money is coming through not only certain channels, like in terms of countries now providing money to their citizens, such as the Guyana citizens or nationals being told that they're going to each receive $100,000 grant. And that money will go into their accounts. All they had to do was provide proof that they're a national, and they have to actually be in country. So even those living abroad can receive the $100,000. But it's not just about Guyana. All over the world, we all will receive financial abundance. All over the world, we all will be returning to the gold standard. And that leads me to the reason why I came on today. We just received news that Florida is actually uh, discussing launching a study to see how gold and silver can be used as legal tender. That was published about a day ago, yesterday. So they're launching a study because they're actually preparing for this new golden era into which we're going. And then there was another article that came out that says gold and silver could become the official currency in Florida, and that will allow residents in Florida to use silver and gold as legal tender, meaning that you can buy local goods and services with silver and gold. So that's very, very exciting. And the reason why they're launching this study is because behind the scenes, all 50 states, according to my intel, according to my research, have passed legislation to reclaim silver and gold as money. And so what type of legislation was that? They repealed the state taxes from the sales of precious metals. Now, the Sound Money Defense League published an article not long ago that said over 45 states have reclaimed silver and gold as money. And I've been telling you all for a long time now, for a couple of years, that all 50 states would do that. And they have the power to do so because, according to our republic, each state operates as a country. So each state has the power and the authority to rewrite laws, as long as it is in agreement with the Constitution for our republic, and to repeal taxes. So by repealing the state taxes from the sales of precious metals, you are acknowledging silver and gold as money. Each state has already done that behind the scenes, and that information will come out. You can find these articles. I'll actually come back later on today to read these two articles about how Florida will be soon using silver and gold as money to buy local goods and services. And I'll also come back and read that article to let you see for yourself that these states here in America have all repealed the state taxes from the sales of precious metals. The last article I found says more than 45 states. But since it was 13 states, I would come back that had reclaimed silver and gold. I would come back year after year, month after month, letting you know which state had been added to that list. And now the last article we could find says more than 45 states have done this. So this is good news for us, family. By using silver and gold as money, we are in alignment with the Constitution for our republic. This is one way that you can know for yourself that, in fact, the republic is being restored. So when people say things are not happening, it's just that they don't know. They can't see it. They don't see the evidence. And that's why I try to show you articles and YouTube videos that support my claim and other videos that support my claim as much as I can. So you always want to make sure you check the description section of the videos on YouTube and Rumble to look for those articles that I cite and look for those videos that I show you online. So I'm going to come back later on today to give you a little more detail as to how we can know for certain that we're moving to silver and gold as the standard. No longer will people be using the United States dollar or the petrodollar, which was attached to our agreement with Saudi Arabia. And that agreement was that we would protect the Saudi kingdom in exchange for their oil and force all exporting nations to get oil from Saudi Arabia and to use the United States dollar. And that's what gave the United States Incorporated financial and economic hegemony, meaning they had power. They were the world leaders. They could force every nation to use the dollar. They could force every nation to get oil from Saudi Arabia. Well, those contracts have not been renewed as of, I think it was August of this year. So we no longer, when I say we, excuse me, I mean the United States Incorporated no longer have that agreement with Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia has taken down, for the most part, their deep state. And each nation has taken down the deep state or the cabal or the part of the governments that were in cahoots with the United States Incorporated. The United States Incorporated has fallen and the republics have been restored. Many countries right now are fighting to restore their republics and bring back their money. But what a lot of them don't understand or overstand is that most countries all over the world have already repatriated their gold and silver back from the Vatican. So those are the resources, along with the rare earth minerals that many countries have discovered, will back up their local currencies, and they'll be able to participate in the world trade system, the new world trade financial system that's backed by silver and gold. So again, I just wanted to let you know, family, that money is moving, money is flowing. I have articles about what's going on in Iraq and elsewhere, but I don't have but just a few minutes while I'm on break today. I just want you to stay encouraged that Florida, and know that Florida, their leaders are saying that they are going to use silver and gold, okay, for money or as legal tender to buy local goods and services. And Florida has a tendency to lead the other states in America because we are considered a free state, and most of us understand and overstand how important the republic is, and you have people behind the scenes pushing for the republic to be restored. So if you have time, look up these two articles, and if you don't, I'll come back later on. It says Florida CFO announces launch of study to see how gold and silver can be used as legal tender. And then there's an article that says gold and silver could become official currency in Florida, states top officials say, but other countries, and I'm calling each state a country, other states will follow. So that's about it for today, family. Happy Friday the 13th. Stay encouraged. Things are flowing. Money is flowing. It's an era of prosperity. And remember, according to other calendars, not the Gregorian calendar, but according to other calendars, you guys can remind me the name of the calendar that we're supposed to be using. 2024 actually ends in February, according to my understanding and overstanding. So we're almost there. Well, this year, whatever you call it, we call it 2024 in the Gregorian year, but it actually ends in February of 2025. So you're going to see money flowing. You're going to see articles coming out that support my claim that we're moving to the gold standard. You can look up an article in King's World that published by King's World that says the whole world is hurtling back toward using gold as money. So that's about it for now. My name is Dr. Kia Pruitt. I'll come back live in probably an hour or so just to show you those articles. I hope I've said something to raise your vibrations and inspire you to create the most amazing, magnificent life that you desire and deserve. Go out and make this a great day, family, and look forward to amazing things happening. And by the way, one of my girlfriends said $400,000 of her student loans were miraculously wiped out. So this is a beautiful news that we are going to have a debt jubilee. It's just rolling out slowly for some reason, but Trump rang that bell yesterday and it was a victory bell. Let me know what you think in the comment section in terms of what I said and in terms of what you think that bell represented. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.